Hi everyone, welcome to new video. Today we are going to discuss an interesting problem that is Coco eating bananas. What this problem states is, you are given a Coco loves to eat bananas. There are n piles of bananas, where I pile represents piles of 5 bananas. Uh, there is a guard. You are the monkey. Suppose you have to eat at k bananas from that pile, and if the pile has less than k, then she eats all of them instead of instead and will not eat any more bananas during this hour. Coco likes to eat slowly. So, okay. Return the minimum integer k. The given piles is 3, 6, 7, 11. H is equal to 8. This question is hard to explain. Now let me see if what the question states here using the board. What the question states here is, so this is the piles. For example, they had given that is for example this is the heap of bananas. For example, they are stored in certain groups. That is, for example, assume this is a garden. There are certain rooms in Gordon. This is one Gordon. This is one room, second room, third room, fourth room. Okay, this is total. That is Gordon. In the first room, it has 3 bananas. Second room, it has 6 bananas. Third room, 7 bananas, and fourth room, it is 11 bananas. The given hour is 8. For example, it is a factory, banana factory, and there are the given hour is 8. That is, guards will go to sleep for 8 hours. And for example, you are the monkey here. You want to eat all of the bananas in the minimum possible time, so that you will complete all those bananas within the given span of the time. That is, within given span. For example, here the given hour is 8. Let's suppose if I eat 4 bananas, that is 4 bananas per hour. Will I complete all the bananas? Let me see. For example, if I eat 4 bananas per second, 4 bananas per hour, in the first hour, I will eat all the three. Okay. In the second hour, that is, I will complete all the three, and I will jump to the second room. The second room consists six, but I am eating at 4 bananas per second, 4 bananas per hour. That means I need 2 hours to complete this room. And the condition states we can't jump. We only do that is we can only eat how much is left, and we cannot jump to the next room. So that is the approach. So here it will take 2 hours. That is 6 is greater than 4, right? So in the first room it will take 1 hour. In the second room it will take 2 hours. Okay. In the third room, what it will take? 7 is there. Similarly, here also it will take 2 hours. In third room, what it will take? Okay, they had given 11 it is 11, and 4 it is, that is 11 4. It should take approximately 3 hours. If we add all those things, what will be the answer? That is 1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 3. Here 5 and here 3, that is 8. It is in the limit of 8. So this is what the question states. I think you all understood the question. Now see let me say the brute force approach. What is the brute force approach? Brute force approach is, we will take the maximum element, that is 11 here. We will take the maximum element, and we will run a loop from 1 to 11, because 1 is the minimum speed you can hit in hour. So for example, it is an observation based question. I will say that in the next examples. But see, from 1 to 11, we will run a loop, and we'll check whether eating at 1 banana per hour will it pass the limit. Like, can I eat all the bananas within the given limit? We'll check like that from 1 to 11. And after checking from 1 to 11, is there any we will check, is there any time we can that is we can fulfill this speed, then we will return the answer. That is the brute force approach. Now let's go on to the optimized approach, that is binary search approach. In binary search approach, it is same as the brute force approach. First we will take the maximum element, that is 11 here, and we'll run a loop from. After taking the maximum element, we'll use the binary search template. I think you all know the binary search template here. Search template is nothing but that is low, that is while low less than equal to high, mid, that is mid is equal to low plus I by 2. That is the binary search template. So here the maximum element is 11. I will discuss it in a new slide. So here the low will be 1 because this is the minimum speed, and high will be 11. And now we'll run it in loop. 1 plus 11, that is 12. 12 by 2 is 6. Let's suppose, for example, I will write from 1 to 11, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to 11, and we will calculate the mid element, that is 6 here. This is the mid element, okay. And I will check, for example, this is the mid element. I will check whether eating at 6 banana per hour will it fulfill the needs, like can I eat within the given time limit. If yes, then obviously there would be answers. If yes, then I can, this would be the possible answer, but I can check in the left answer also, okay. If yes, I can return obviously this only. If yes, there is no need for checking once again. They had to the question state, we have to return the answer, any possible answer. So we can, if for example, if I take 6, okay, like if what the question states here, for example, okay, this is the mid element. And now, if I eat 6 bananas per hour, year one, year one, year two, and year two, that is 1, 1, 2, 2. That is 2 plus 2, 4. 4 plus 2 is 6. Here, if I eat banana, that is 6 banana per hour. Here it will take 1 hour. Here it will take 1 hour. Here it will take 2 hours, and here it will take 2 hours. 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 2, that is 6. It is even, I am completing before the limit, so I should complete at the minimum speed. I want to complete at slower rate, so I will check the minimum, like the lesser ones. For example, if I eat 6, I can complete at a slower rate from its left side. If it takes more time, then I have to go to the right side. I think you all get this approach. And then you 6 will obviously give 6 hours, so I will shift it to left side, and here it will be low element, and high will be shifted to, that is mid minus 1 here, low and mid. And now the mid element would be 3, and similarly I will check for 3, what will happen for 3. Sorry, for 3, year 1, year 2, year 3, year, what will be 4, I think so, yeah, 4. That is 1 plus 2, 3, 3 plus 3, 6, 6 plus 4, that is 10. 10 is greater, so I want to 10. If I take 3, 10 would be greater, so I will shift lower element to the mid plus 1, that is 4 here. This would be the, now this would be the range which I want to search here. Low and mid, that is 0, 1, 2, 3. 3 plus 4 by 2, that is 7 by 2, that is 3. I will check for 3. For 4, will it fulfill my needs? Yes, it's obviously fulfill my needs. Then I will return the answer. So this is the optimized approach. Let's code it up. For example, what we have to code, the first thing what we have to do is we have to find other example. So I want to discuss another test case. First test case is this, and second test case is this. They had given this test case. They had given hour is equal to 5. And if we see the observation here, there are only 5 elements, okay, 5 elements. And if I want to complete within 5 hours, I want to eat the bananas with the maximum bananas present in the array. So if I complete with if I eat in 30 bananas per hour, then only I can complete all those things in 5 hours. So this is one of the observation. And now let's code it up. First we have to find the maximum element. So for finding maximum element, let's store it in the maximum, like maximum variable, for example int max, okay. That is int max, int max, let's suppose we'll assign it for 0 initially, and then after assigning it to 0 we'll run a loop and check the maximum element in the piles array. Maximum would be the maximum of pile. I think you all understood this. Now after taking the maximum element, what we have to do, we have to put the binary search template by assigning left is equal to 1, and let's suppose, by confusing you, let's take it as low is equal to 1, and high would be, let's take n as the length of the array, and n would be file's length. And now high would be assigned to n minus 1. No, it's not n minus 1, it's max. This is the, this is where you will all go wrong, I think. You should assign it to the max variable. And now we will run while loop, that is while low less than equal to high, low less than high, we will calculate mid element, that is mid is equal to low plus, what it happened, low plus y, okay, low plus high minus low. Why I did this is, it will not show error for this. For large elements, that is low plus high by 2 will show error. So you have to always do in binary search, you have to calculate mid by doing this itself. Don't do any other things, because it will save time basically. Now after calculating the mid index, what we have to do is, we have to, let's suppose total would be the time taken to complete all the piles. So let's take total. Total would be, let's assign it to 0. And now we have to calculate whether the element at the mid index is suitable for me, a suitable rate of eating for me within 8 hours. So that's what I am doing. Now we will run another loop just to check the time here. What we will do is, we will increment total with, so here comes the math part. We will assign it to the math dot seal function. I will explain you what is math.seal, and we'll store it with a double. Why, I will also explain this. File by mid. What I did here is, so for example, what would be the thing here is, wait a minute. Okay, here if you see, like if I take the mid element here is, so that is 1 to 11, right? Wait a minute. Here the mid element is 1 to 11, 1 till 11, and the mid element, what is the mid element, that is 6. I will check that is, for example, what I did here is pile by mid, pile by mid. So okay, pile by mid is, so the mid is 6. What we will do is 3 by 6. What is 3 by 6? 6 times, what is 3 by 6? Okay, uh, 3 by 6 always gives 0. If it gives 0, we have to increment it with 1. So for example, seal, what we'll do is 3, that is 6, and 3, 0.3, so 30.5. 0.5 would be 30. What seal function does is, see for example, if that is 0 point, you get 0 point, let's suppose x may be 0.1, I think so. Okay, 0.1. What seal function does is, this 0.1, it will round it to 1. So this is what the seal function does. Okay, where I was low plus mid by 2, and we'll check int total would be 0, and we'll check for every element using the loop. For files, we'll add it to the total plus equals math dot seal. Why I'm doing it for double? Because it will, we have to round it here, right? If it comes to 0.xxx, we have to round it to the next element, so I am doing double. If you take int, it will show errors, so that's why I'm doing double of pile by mid. So we'll calculate the total hours for that specific mid element, and then after calculating, what we'll do is we'll check if the total is greater than h, that is given hour limit. If it is greater than h, what we have to do? The We are eating at a slower rate, we have to increase our rate. So what we'll do is we'll increment left to the next element of mid. Similarly, in the else part, we'll assign right to the mid. So here, if it runs at the higher speed, what we will do? We'll, if it even for example, there are some elements like there is some time remaining, we'll obviously we will complete it in a much slower rate. So that's why I'm assigning right to the mid element. And finally, after all the completing loops, both left and right index will point at the same index, or left index, that is the first index, will point, so we will return left. I think this completes the approach. Let's submit it. Okay, there are errors for pile. Okay, I didn't initialize what the pile is, right? For int of pile. Similarly here also, now we should run. Okay, cannot find left. Yeah, this is one thing which you have to, like, low plus high by 2, right? That is low, this is high. When I will practice, I always practice using low, left and right itself, so that's why I took it. But as I explained you in low and high manner, okay, return left. So this is what also I have to return low. These are some interesting problems. Like in binary search, if you understood that is aggressive curves, spots, if you complete those problems, then binary search is nothing. It's just a game. So that's it. Thank you guys. So it's complete the. Thank you guys. Please do subscribe to my channel.